So we have Mars and Aries both on the move. What are they doing?
Venus and Mars are both gone into the sign of Aries.
And is there room for both of them in there?
Apparently, I hope so. They'll be joined by the sun next month. But the interesting thing about Mars is it changes signs every 6 weeks or so. So it's been 22 months since the last time it was in Aries. So everybody in our audience can look back 22 months and see things that they started then. If they haven't come to fruition, give them up. Let them go. Because it's time literally to start new things, because Aries is where, Mars is where you project your ego out into the world. So for Pisces, it's about them making more money, and they are going to put forth a concerted effort to make more money. That's their goal through their fruits of their labor. They're not going to wait for money to fall out of the sky on them, but it's actually, and through the help of their well-placed male friends, they'll be able to make more money. For Aries, Venus and Mars in their sign means it's all about them. And a lot of times it's all about the Aries because they're a very fire sign, very fiery sign. But with Venus in their sign, they're looking for love. With Mars in their sign, they're looking for a physical expression as well. So it's a matter of bringing the love back to Aries in a very tangible, real form. For Tauruses, it's a time to take a step back and just take a break, to remove themselves from the hustle and bustle. They need about 4 weeks off to kind of just regroup, to get their heads together, to finish up things that they've been putting into effect for the last 20 months or so without starting new things yet. For Geminis, it's in their 11th house of hopes, wishes, goals, and objectives. And it's time for Geminis to tap their male friends and colleagues on the shoulder and say, I need your help. I need you to do something that's going to make me, the Gemini, look better and make me, the Gemini, achieve a long-standing hope, wish, goal, or objective. For Cancers, 10th house of career and public standing. For them, it's all about making professional headway in every sense of the word. And they are going to have to, Cancers are represented by a creature that has no vocal cords, so they have a very hard time expressing what they want for them. So they're going to have to force themselves, because the squeaky wheel's going to get the grease at work, is that kind of thing. And they need to let people know the type of job that they're doing and what it is they want to do and where they want to go. For Leos, the law is on your side. Great legal outcomes for Leos, with contracts, with negotiations, with reaching a broader audience with their world. And this is something that's been near and dear to their heart for almost 2 years, ready to roll out and be unveiled.
Ooh,
so it's a very, very cool thing for them. Yes, and I just think it's going to be great. It's going to have a great outcome for them because Jupiter is in their sign, so it's new starts for them. For Virgos, it's about spending more money. It's like, golly, I thought I was done with that. But it is kind of like an investment in your future. In Virgo's case, it may be that you have to spend some money in order to make some money, is what it looks like to me. But it looks to me also that they have the money to do it with, which I think is great. For Libra, and I have to be careful because I don't want Andrew or Nikki to throw anything at me, Mars is opposing their sun, and that means people are going to be yelling at Libras. People are going to be pointing their fingers at Libras and saying, you need to do more. Yeah, right there. Yes, exactly. So, and they need to partner up with someone to get the best result with that, rather than doing it alone. For Scorpios, it's in their 6th house of work and responsibilities, and that means more work and no more money. But it means that, and it's sort of like that I'd gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today, so like do the work now and we'll pay you later on for it if we like what it is that you do. And
gotcha.
Scorpios just need to do it. For Sagittarians, they just want to have fun. It's in their 5th house of love affairs, children, sports, amusements, pleasures, entertainment. Anything fun is on the Sagittarian agenda. Getting them to work, not going to happen so much the next 4 weeks or so. For Capricorns, it's in their 4th house of home, and they are going to be throwing things out at home, cleaning things up at home. They're going to be preparing their home for something. I'm not quite sure what. But I know that there's a lot of activity going on and straightening things out at home that they've been putting up with for a long time and not doing anything with. They're ready to light their hair on fire and do something with it. For Aquarians, in their 3rd house of day-to-day living, so the pace of their day-to-day living picks up to warp speed, and they have to be really careful not to bite off more than they can chew. So that's tomorrow's news today for the 12 signs of the zodiac, with Venus, the planet of love, and Mars, the planet of ego-oriented projection, going into the sign of Aries.
See you next week, but before you go away, Sunday, March 15th. 10:10 a.m. Sunday night live show with Janet Sciales.
Yep, Better Living Through Astrology, back on the airwaves, taking your phone calls, answering your questions, seeing what the universe has in store for you.
Hoorah!
Hoorah!